Like, we don't have any backup drummers. I don't know what we're gonna do. And I was like, all right,
Well, I've heard that, because I was in a small band with my neighbor.
play what?
Vocals.
Oh, cool.
And a little bit of guitar.
Cool.
And we had trouble finding a drummer.
Yeah.
And I remember him saying, finding drummers, man, that's hard.
Yeah,
hard
dude.
to find drummers.
Yeah, it totally is, right? So we had, he left, and what we had like 3 months for him to leave. I think it was like 3 months. And I was like, let me see if I can like learn to play the drums. So I would practice and like practice at home, and then the whole band would do rehearsal, and the drummer would get off after they were done, and then the band would run through a song with me. And we did that for like maybe 3 months. And then the worship pastor started putting me on, and that was like the most terrifying thing, dude. Like, I was so terrified.
Why?
I felt like it was like a train about to derail. Every time I was playing, I was like, dude, I barely made it through by the skin of my teeth, right?
You thought you were gonna like
just ruin
hit the
whole,
wrong. Yeah.
Well, because if it's noticeable, right? It's super noticeable for the drums just like fall off,
Right.
So it's like the singer singing the wrong words or something, you
right,
know? Right. Super noticeable. So I felt like I was barely making it through every single service, but like kept playing and getting more comfortable on the drums, and
You stuck with it.
Stuck with it. Yeah.
I think that's so huge that sometimes we don't understand, and I certainly didn't understand with a lot of things that I do. It's like if you just stick it out, when there's always going to be some trouble with something, especially something like playing an instrument.
Sure.
I've always wanted to play an instrument. And I've gotten myself to points where you're right there, man. Like, if you really just kept this going, the first roadblock, if you just get past that first roadblock, you could really be good.
Yeah. So I was thinking about this recently because my son's like trying to learn the guitar, and he's 9.
Oh.
And I was thinking about how, like, my whole life I would just do just enough to get like competent at something, and then it would get too hard and I would just quit it and move on. And I think one of the things that helped me to get past that sort of mentality was jiu-jitsu, right? Getting into the science of it, getting past the like I'm at a competent level, and then becoming like an expert in the science of it.
So what's the connection, you think?
So I think forcing myself to grind past those hard parts, just grind past that, instead of relying on just external motivation. I don't feel like playing, or I don't feel like going to class or whatever. Just developing, and this is kind of like transfers to all of life, right? I develop routine to develop discipline.
Okay.
So like I literally do the same things every day. I eat the same foods every day. I have routines for everything in my life, so that when I don't feel like doing something, it doesn't matter, right? My kids ask me, like, you must love exercising because you do it every day. I'm like, actually, I think I hate it.
Yeah.
I think I hate it,
That's how I feel about running.
But I just do it,
right?
So.
Now for people who don't know, you used to be a big guy, right?
Yeah.
You lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So
my heaviest weight, I